Yo, what's up, YouTube? We're live. Okay, so before I get into the topic of today's video, I have to share an experience with you that just happened to me. A journey, if you will. Uh, it was a social interaction in which sparked a brand new emotion, I think, that no human being has ever experienced. I'm going to call it Durified. Let's call it Durified. That's what we're going to call it. So, I just got off of work. I just got out of the shower really quick so I could do this video. Got off work, went to Walmart to get some groceries. So I went around the store, got my merch, and then went up front to the self-checkout. And when I'm bringing up my shit, this really greasy dude shows up, like this sketchy, like gross addict-looking guy, and his arms are full of like 5 or 6 boxes of brand new, unopened 2015 sports cards. You know, baseball cards, football cards, whatever. And he approaches an associate who works there, and he says, yeah, do you guys sell Beckett's?" And I'm just thinking, what fucking year is it? For those of you who don't know, a Beckett is what we used when I was a kid to check the prices of various cards throughout the years, so you knew what your rare cards were, your valuable ones. And something you guys may learn from me watching these videos eventually is that sometimes in those social situations, I can't hold back. I have to be an asshole. So, I looked at him and I said, "Is that still in publication?" And he said, "Oh yeah, they still make it." I'm like, "Okay, well if they don't have them down, in that aisle where you found all those cards, and it's not 1996, you can try this thing called the internet. Pretty sure they're gonna be on there." And he just looked at me like, "Oh, I didn't think of that. I could save money that way." So apparently this guy was trying to get rich off of sports cards in 2015. So I was left awestruck thinking, this is the only equivalent to this would be like some guy showing up in California looking like a prospector in a gold pan. He's looking for gold. Now, like, you're a little bit too late. It's all gone. There's no money here. Same deal with fucking sports cards. I should have told him to go to "You're a fucking idiot for trying to get rich off sports cards in 2015.com, because that's the only place you're going to find the value of those brand new cards. Fucking 6 boxes of them. Like, what do you think is going to be in there? This is what, like 30 or so packs in a box. You're going to open them all up and try to get, a Russell Wilson rookie card? What the hell is that going to be worth?" Anyway, rant over. That was enlightened me. I've had a pretty shitty week, so that made me feel very, very, very happy. So, thought I'd share that with you. Now, on to the topic of the video. Double bidding on eBay. So, being in a small town, you got to get your game somehow. eBay is probably the best option. Most of the time. Now, hypothetically, let's say you wanted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. Hypothetically. So you go on eBay, type it in, and you find a couple of them. And hypothetically, you really want the game. So you bid on a couple of them. Hypothetically, you got to be careful, because hypothetically, you can end up with more than one fucking copy of the same game. So, this is a noob move. Rookie mistake. Now I have 2 copies. If it was a rare title, maybe save it for a trade at some point, but it's like a $5 to $10 game. Now we're trading. I have to sell it back on eBay and maybe break even. So, don't fucking do that. And if you do bid on something more than once, make sure that the highest you're willing to pay is the auction that ends first. So, say this superb copy right here, it ends in an hour, and this one ends in 2 days. Don't bid $15 on this one, as well as $15 on this one, because you're probably going to end up with both of them. Maybe do 15 on the one that's going to end soonest, and 7 on the one that's going to end in a day or two. So that's my advice. Be careful while bidding, and don't be a jackass and buy two of the same game, or buy sports cards for that matter. Alright, God bless. Love you guys. Bye.